Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas, here to bring you another TV, I guess in this case, series or complete series review your way. Yes, this is marking my 100 TV series / episode review on our YouTube channel, or my personal YouTube channel. And I go, what a better way than to kind of celebrate that with probably one of my favorite shows of all time that I watched, that 70's show. Yeah, I don't know, some of you guys' eyes might be rolling, but for the King, he really relates to this because he was, as a kid, who was born in the 70's but grew up in the early 80's, kind of related to this. This is kind of like my era period, 70's and 80's, to grow up. So it was something fun. I think overall, it ran from 1998 to 2006, 200 episodes, which is pretty big back then. 8 seasons, 20 or 22 episodes a year, and I think 8 seasons total. With the last one, I'm going to mention it anyways, whatever. It was directed by David Trainer and Terry Hughes. 22-minute episodes, like I was saying, guys. Listen to this cast, okay? Topher Grace, who went to go star in some movies. Spider-Man 3, good job, Venom, and a whole bunch of other romantic comedies, rom-com. Laurie Prepon, she played Donna. Topher Grace played Eric. Those are the two main characters, I would say, of the series that it kind of revolves around. She also directs or has a thing in producing that 90s show, which I haven't still seen on Netflix. Can't wait to check that out. Mila Kunis, she plays Jackie. Kelso's girlfriend, love interest, or whatever, played by Ashton Kutcher. Those two met there, fell in love. And Mila Kunis, fun fact that she was underage. I think she said she was 16, but she was actually 14 when she first started on the show. But anyways, Danny Masterson, amazing actor. Dumb shit in personal life. I don't know what the hell's going on with that situation. I usually keep the actor and his performance away from his personal life, which is pretty sad what has transpired with him. But anyways, he plays Stephen Hyde, fucking phenomenal in the series. William Valderama, Fez, holy shit, the brunt of the jokes, and I would say somewhat the glue of the whole comedy stick. That shit happens around him. Ashton Kutcher, I mentioned, he plays Michael Kelso, the dummy. Debra Rupp, she plays Kitty Foreman, that's Eric's mother. Kurtwood Smith, Red Foreman, holy shit, he steals the show at moments with his little one-liners. Don Stark, who plays Bob Pintiati, which is Donna's father. Tommy Chang, he plays Leo. Holy shit. If you ever want, you gotta watch him. Just watch him on the show. You have Lisa Robin Kelly, who played Laurie Foreman. You got Tim Reid, who played William Barnett. He played Hyde's father later on in season 7 and 8. Shannon Elizabeth, she plays Brooke. She's the girl that Mr. Kelso decides to get impregnated and have a kid with. Did I forget anybody else? Oh, Tanya Roberts, she played Mitch, Donna's mom. But, oh my God, some of these actors went on to successful TV shows, movie, you name it, the works. Valderama went to go do NCIS Los Angeles, another kid show. A couple of movies here and there, not too much. Kutcher, I don't have to explain that. With Punk and a whole bunch of other crap he's produced. Mila Kunis, all the movies that she's in. And Topher Grace, same kind of deal, right? But my thoughts on the series and why I'm bringing it your way. Guys, if you haven't seen that 70's show, watch it. I think I sat down and watched the whole 8 seasons right to the end, and it must have took me about 3 weeks to do so. Because, I can go disc at a time, that I got the diskette set there. It's only $40 if you can find it. It's a steal in my personal opinion. And it makes you fucking laugh from day one right to the end. Even when Topher Grace decided he wanted to become a big actor and act in that fiasco called Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire as Venom. Don't ask me why, but whatever. And they replaced him with another actor, Josh Myers. plays Randy. He's supposed to be kind of like the fill-in for Eric's character in the last season, and possibly Donna's new love interest on the show, which that didn't go good in my personal opinion, but whatever. Yeah, like I said, the series strong throughout. 8 is the weakest one just because Eric is not there, but the way they tied up loose things, and Kutcher left too. I would say first 3-4 episodes in season, I want to say 7, and then he returned for the 8, something like that. Or, sorry, first 3 episodes of season 8, then he returns again because he goes to try to become a cop, works at the Playboy, whatever, the mansion there. And then he moves his way up and shows up for the last show. Just like Eric. Eric has his little midlife, oh my God, I have to go to Africa kind of thing because he wants to become a teacher and have a future. So he leaves Donna behind in the last season or so to find himself. He breaks up with her. Heartbreak. I'm telling you guys, it's a roller coaster of fucking emotions. And I can honestly say from the very first episode to the very last, when he shows up at the end, sorry, spoiler alert, it is tied beautifully. It's done well. It's fucking emotional, especially if you watch it from episode 1 right to the end. Wow. People who you thought they're going to be with each other finally are. Jackie and Fez work out somehow at the end. You got Lori. You got the slutty girlfriend, sister who sleeps around and people make fun of her and everybody has a chance. Shit like that. You got Hyde, who's the tough guy, who's been abandoned, orphaned, whatever the crap, going through a whole bunch of shit that he thinks he knows it all, but it kind of blows up in his face. From his father leaving, his mother ditching him, to his other biological father, showing up near the end, and he's like filthy rich, to Red, Foreman, dealing with a whole bunch of kids. I give him credit for a person who didn't like a lot of people. He cared throughout the whole show. I'm telling you guys, oh my God, there's like so many amazing moments in the show, from Donna and Eric getting together, to them breaking up, to Kelso and Jackie always fighting with each other, breaking up and all this shit, with van scenes, nudity, Fez, holy shit. Fez, a foreign kid, trying to fit in with a bunch of normal kids in Wisconsin, Point Place, Wisconsin. Phenomenal hit from him, doing his little disco moves with Jackie in the roller rink. I'm telling you, there's a whole bunch of crap. A few things that I'll talk about because I want to go through the whole damn video and break everything down because you got to watch it for yourself. Some highlight moments for me, guys, is when Hyde gets abandoned by his mother. He's living at some sort of, I don't know what the hell it is, like some trash place there. And Red has just recently lost his job, and they find out that he's left alone and no one's going to take care of him, and he can't even feed his own kids. Ends up going over with Kitty to see how he is, and he's trying to convince himself that, no, he'll be fine, don't worry about it, he's okay. He has whatever scraps there, he'll get by. To, holy shit, I'll never forget it, because I was crying, and Red always says, dumbass, I'll put a foot up your ass kind of thing. Would you like me to do this to you? To, holy shit, going in there and having a freak out session, blowing up, and he, holy shit, raising his hands like that up in the air and freaking out, and says, and then out of this rant that's profanity, he goes, get your ass in the car right now, get your shit, and Hyde runs, a guy who's tough, runs for his life into the car, and boom. And then, of course, at the house, there's a scene that they're going to share a pork chop, and he goes, I'm going to kick your ass, because now he started to yell at me. So he took him in to live there. So there's like scenes like that, from people sleeping with people for the first time, to people breaking up, devastating. A lot of guest stars, even Red with the wrestlers showing up, The Rock showed up, and a whole bunch of wrestlers there, and them going crazy, and little one-liners that you kind of get if you're a wrestling fan in it, to celebrities like Bruce Willis showing up near the end. Like, I can go on and on. There's so many people who showed up playing different characters. Mary Tyler Moore as Jackie's boss near the end. Like, little special appearances like that made the show even special. You didn't need them, but they just added elements there. You had Tommy Chong, pretty much, from Cheech and Chong. 70's icon in the show, which kind of made a thing. And he played a drugged up Leo, high, like really out of it, but so funny. Going to Canada is another cool scene where they're going up to get beer and they get caught and they start singing, and you got the A kind of moment there. From stealing signs, from cars going off cliffs to stuffed animals in cars. I can go on and on, man. Like, you know, people getting punched, running, falling off the water tower. That's a key thing in it as well. Little small precious moments that kind of bonds these bunch of kids together and going through what they did and people dying. Oh my God. When Eric's grandmother, passes away in the car, and then Kelso goes in to reach for his 8 tracks and finds out he's dead, and he runs out shit like that. It's fun. From Bob next door doing his little crazy antics to him finding out what's going on. From the wife swapping to, I'm telling you, you can go on and you can never end. And Red always getting pissed off from opening a muffler shop, working at a place kind of like Walmart, Price Mart, I think they called it. Hiring his son, always arguing with his son. From the time, even when he wants his kids out of there, and then him finding out, oh my God, they've been smoking pot down in the basement, freaking out, shit like that. From cars sinking in the water. Like, I can go on and on, but nothing but a lot of cool, amazing moments. Those are some of the moments of what made it special to me. And at the end, like I said, when Eric leaves, it was sad, breaks up with her. And when he comes back and there's that emotional moment on the Vista Cruiser with just him and Donna, that breaks your heart. I'm telling you, so many shoestrings pulled, you know, of emotions and all that. But overall, fucking, you gotta watch it, man. Like I said, I liked it. I don't care what anybody says. You can cry, blah, blah, blah. You know, you can even say, oh, Big Bang Theory, but, you know, no. This was the original. This was such a cult, in a sense, classic now. It was such a big part of our lives back then, just like how Friends was and everything. It had its own little niche and little place of time in our world. This is a series to watch. And like I said, for $40, pick it up, man. If you can get it for $50, get it even then. 200 episodes, 22 minutes. It's worth the watch. So many monumental moments in the show. Actors, you name it, the works. From episode number 1, it gets you. And right till the end, when it ends the way it did. It was one of the perfect endings for an 8-season episode thing. And even, like I said, the weakest season is number 8. And even then, that's okay. I don't know. The actor they brought in as her new love interest, that's the only negative I can probably say of the whole entire series. Because it's hard to replace Ashton Kutcher, Kelso, who left, and Topher Grace a couple episodes before that. You know, Eric. I mean, that's who the show's about. To bring someone else in as a love interest, I don't know. I just didn't connect with the actor or the character. It just felt like it was force-fed to us. It's like, oh, he's gone. This is who you have to like now. And I didn't like it. Kind of fell a little bit off with me. And I didn't, whatever. I was kind of glad it didn't work out. And Eric came back at the end. That's all I'm going to say. How it happens and how it transpires and shit. Even that last season, it didn't lose beat with the comedy and the actors and shit. They all brought it. But you can tell something was a little bit off, a little bit missing, but it still, in my personal opinion, struck the landing. So there you go, guys. That's my thoughts, my immediate reaction on that 70's show. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Watch it for yourself. Check out my other TV season reviews, my movie reviews, you name it, the works. And yeah, until next time, be the hell good, and I'll see you where? Right here on the Movie Throne.